American Anime Awards. Did any of you watch it at all on the web? I was sitting in the audience waiting for the announcements about Best Actor. Guess who was sitting beside me? The guy that voiced Speed Racer.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Dave, I told you that. What's his name?
Peter Fernandez.
Yes, Peter Fernandez. Anyway, Fernandez. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sitting beside him, and he's the nicest guy, and we're just chatting it up. And it wasn't until 10 minutes into the conversation, I'm thinking, you know what, wait a minute, I know this guy. I know who he is. Who is this? I should know who this is. And then they gave him some Lifetime Achievement Award, and he gets up beside me and walks out, and I'm like, oh. I didn't tell him the laundromat Donkey Kong Jr. story, but anyway, suffice it to say, in answer to your question, I never planned on it. I never saw it coming. I have just always loved acting. Anytime anybody said, "Hey, you want to act in something or other?" I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds good." And when I went to audition, I never asked them once. Now, before we get too deep into this, how much does this pay? I don't care. It was acting. You know what I mean? It was something I loved doing. And so that's how I got into it. Was it what I thought it would be? I never even imagined what it would be like. And it's funny because I never did. I never kind of put it all together in my mind that the people that did the voices for animated shows were acting these characters, and that they were actors doing their thing. In fact, how many of you know that the reason that dubs used to be so bad, remember how bad English dubs were? You know why? You know why they were so bad, you guys? Because they hired radio people. No. I'm not slamming radio people. What I'm saying is radio people do a certain thing. They're not actors. They're announcers. Right? And they have a certain voice, and they read copy, and they announce the drive time, and blah, 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 blah. But they're not actors. So when the characters had to portray some deep emotion, that's not what they do. They just happen to be voice guys for radio. They were the first ones to do dubs. And that's why the dubs were a bit stilted and really are not what they are now. Because at some point in time, the dubbing company said, hey, you know what? Why don't we try hiring actors to play these characters? Sure, they don't have a lot of experience in front of a microphone. Sure, they don't have a radio background or whatever. Sure, they don't do commercials for monster truck rallies or Benadryl or whatever. But they're actors. Let's see how that would work out. And we all know what happened. The quality of dubs increased exponentially.